Hey everybody, it's Mike Ferrante with Century 21 Homestar and the 21 Mike team. I got some requests to show how to run reports specifically on your listings for the showing time showing service. They of course bought centralized showings and then Zillow bought them, but in our market, Northeast Ohio, showing time is still the most prevalent showing service used, and it does have some great data, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So by the way, while I'm pulling this up, if you are watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing to our channel. We give away free content like this all the time, and you are welcome to R&D, rip off and duplicate any of it. So here we are on our login screen on showing time. So if you are using this service, you should recognize this. There's a couple of things you can do and we do weekly updates for our sellers. We click on the listings tab and it pulls up all our listings. So for example, let's pull one up that has been on the market for a while. I just type in the name of the street or part of it, and we can click on it. And then we go to the listing activity report. Okay, so this is useful to see over time. This is a luxury listing that has been on the market. You can see these peaks in activity. That's usually when we've done a price adjustment. And this has been on the market for a while. So this is just a quick view. You can see all the feedback here. And then, of course, all the showings down here. You can see if there's upcoming showings, and these are the showings that have occurred that have given feedback. A lot of times agents don't give you feedback, so you have to chase them down either by phone or email. All right, so that's a quick picture of what's going on, but there's another thing you can do using something called reports, and that's what we're gonna look at right now. So if you click on the reports button, scroll down, target market analysis. That's the one I find really useful because you can compare your listing to other listings in your market. And especially if there's one showing service like showing time that is prevalent, you can get some really good data. So we'll put in a time frame. We're gonna put in a time frame of 1 month. So here's 30 days worth of showings right here. You can put in your price range. We're gonna do 200 to 300,000. And then I find that the best, oh, and by the way, we're going to put in a price increment. So it'll break it down into different price increments. This is great for showing if a particular price range is getting more showings than another. By the way, you can search by all these different fields, but I find the MLS areas to be the most accurate and give you the best, most relevant data, although you can get as narrow as school districts or subdivisions. I'm going to run an example here of Strongsville. It's a suburb near us here. There's Strongsville. I'm doing 200 to 300,000 in $25,000 increments, a 30-day report. And what you do is it'll spit out a nice report showing you how many showings total. Now this will tell you for the entire period, but where you really get down to some good data is when you can see how many showings per listing. So if you've got a listing in the 250 to 275 range, in this case, 274,999, you can see that the average listing, showings per listing, that's what you want to look at, is 12.2. So if you have a listing that only had 5 showings, for example, then you know something's wrong. Either your marketing is jacked up or your price is wrong. But if you're, say, getting average or more, say you got 20 showings in this time frame, first of all, reach back and pat yourself on the back for doing a good job marketing and getting showings. But if you haven't got offers or interest, this is a great conversation to have with your seller. You can say, look, we're getting more than the average number of showings. Oh, and by the way, if we were to reduce, say, into the 240s, look how many showings per listing they're getting in that price range. So this is great data. Hopefully this helps you update your sellers, which we do on a weekly basis, and give them some hard data to show what you're doing, and then talk to them about adjusting price if necessary. Go to 21mike.com if you want more information, or if you want to schedule an appointment directly with me. And of course, again, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great day, everybody.